Media channel here on YouTube. My name is Cody and I'm joined by Jordan today. How you doing, Jordan?
Doing pretty well, Cody. How you doing today?
Doing well, doing well. We are coming here to talk about Cape Coral Lawn Care today. We're going to be doing a deep dive on one of our clients. We thought it'd be a good opportunity to kind of show you realistically what we do. We kind of go through maybe not a step-by-step process. We're hardly ever that organized, but give you at least a little bit of a rundown. But let's get links together. Let's get this live going.
Let's get them out. Let's get it up.
Yeah.
Uh, hmm. Hmm.
What's going on? Not feeling it?
I closed my notes for this session. And now, did you PM'd it to me, right?
I sent it in our group chat.
Was it? Huh?
It's in our group chat.
Oh, like the good rep one?
Yeah. That's one of the episodes that we should put on sometime soon. The how to manage and keep track of things when you're working for a corporate company, all the different ways. I don't know if we've got the perfect system down, but we definitely got a system down.
Did you send it to me on Discord?
Right. No, it was sent on Teams. Okay. It's let me grab it for you again. This is how we always do. We always got to get links going.
Is it in the daily stand-up? Like I went through all of today's. I don't see it at all in here.
GRM-content. It's also in our master sheet. And I just PM'd it to you.
Yeah, I'm getting to that one right now.
Yeah. But anyways, welcome everyone. Lunch with the boys. My name's Cody. We're here from Good Rep Media. I have been with Good Rep Media for going on a year now. Jordan's been there a little bit longer. But we are a small business marketing agency. We primarily help small service-based businesses with local marketing efforts. And to dive kind of right into it, I thought we'd talk about Cape Coral Lawn Care. This is the lawn care company. We've talked about it a couple of times on the pod. It's honestly one of my favorite examples because I really love working with them. But I thought I'd just give like a rundown of Cape Coral Lawn Care, what we've done, and yeah, kind of our experience with them. Which Jordan, why don't you intro? What do you remember of Cape Coral Lawn Care when they first came to us?
So Cape Coral Lawn Care came to us. The owner was like hadn't even established the company yet. They were still in the process of getting all the equipment and getting their location and everything like that. But they knew that they wanted to start a lawn care company because they lived in Cape Coral and they were having horrible experiences with all of the other lawn care companies around them. As well as like they knew all of their neighbors were also having issues and that they were all just being super unreliable. And so he just saw an opportunity there to kind of jump in. And
I feel like that's every small business owner at some point is you get annoyed with some type of service that you're not getting or some type of experience and you're like, I can do this better.
I can do this better,
and then you do. So I mean, I'm here for it. We're getting there, but continue.
Yeah. So I mean, like from there wasn't a whole lot more to the process. It was, hey, like we sat there, we came up with a name for it, a logo, some colors, and then we really started building. One of the coolest things about the experience of Cape Coral Lawn Care was it was like one of the first sites that us as Good Rep really kind of found any type of success with. We built this while we were still very much in a experimental stage of a lot of our website builds. We were trying different things, and honestly it wasn't doing too great. After you had kind of taken over as manager, you, Joe, and Pierre all went out to a affiliate Summit West, I believe, or something out there.
No, that was so we actually went out to Contact.io in Vegas back in October of 2024. That was our first like major event as Good Rep, but it was much more of a, hey, let's go and figure out what we don't know, and figure out where we might have some gaps in our knowledge in helping out our internal projects. And while we were there, we actually looked at what we were doing and recognized a few of the gaps that we were maybe missing out on. But those gaps that we were missing out on were very small. And so we were able to kind of come back from that event in October and hit the ground running really hard with Cape Coral Lawn Care. I do
Yeah.
remember that because they did come to us with next to nothing. Like they had some equipment, they had a truck, and they had an idea. It's like they had truck and a dream.
Yeah.
Um
It was funny, like, yeah, I could tell you had learned a lot when you were out there because you came back so excited. You know, like you could
yeah.
tell you were like, "Hey, I got a list of things that we need to do." And the one of the problems is we did a list of changes, and it's like, which one of these was the biggest change? And it doesn't really matter at the end of the day because those are things that we need to apply all of them anyways. So as long as we know we're hitting the big thing, it doesn't matter. But it would still be very nice to know, like, hey, we went and we added locations to every one of the H1s on the website, and it's like, okay, is that the thing that really helped us locationally rank, or was it what are some of the other things that we had done? Um
Oh, the metadata, page
all the
titles. We
yeah,
can
like
get we can
yeah,
get deep into it because it's like that. How do YouTube videos normally do it? How do the podcasts always do? It's like they do the highlight at the beginning of all the big bullet points. It's like page titles and metadata. We will teach you how to optimize all of the different technical aspects of your website, as well as work on the copy and make sure that it's targeted correctly. But I do want to say, like, just in general, so Cape Coral came to us, but they did come to us before the event that we went to, and we had gotten started on at least a clean design and setup for them. So we worked on the design. We definitely worked on their like vision, and that was an immediate benefit to them. I guess I want to make sure that I frame this in the idea of like we did have success. We had
yeah,
companies that were ranking, but we kind of came back and were revamped after that event where we were kind of like, hey, we have all these new ideas. Let's take a look. And so we tested out a lot of those new ideas on Cape Coral Lawn Care, and they succeeded. Like to be
mhm,
very clear, they took some time, as all SEO does,
yeah.
but we saw pretty drastic improvement over a 6 months period.
Yeah, it was like the first time we ever saw, like, our graphs, always project upward, but this was like the first time it was like upward,
You try to make it with your hand. You're like, it
Yeah.
was it was
We
like
were
this, and then it was like this. Yeah, and that's always really nice to see. But I do want to touch on the game plan that they came into it with. So like Cape Coral Lawn Care, they came into it with the idea of like, hey, we're gonna make a quick website. They looked at a lot of competitors in the space, and like I'll be real, you start looking at the lawn care companies in Cape Coral, Florida. A lot of them are really really basic websites, which is fair. If
Mhm.
you're a lawn care guy, if you want to run a lawn care company, you're not necessarily a marketing guy. You're not
Yeah.
necessarily a website guy,
I mean,
and
you'll
so
notice
that's not
about
your
a lot of
focus. You're
blue collar industry websites is
yeah,
they're normally very cut and dry because also a lot of the times, like, people don't want something flashy when they're looking for that,
yeah.
like they want to
Well,
get
and
right to the point.
exactly. You don't want to waste a whole bunch of time. You want a very specific thing out of a website. So, like for example, a lawn care website, Cape Coral Lawn Care. Um, some of the things that we did to basically help their rank is optimizing their Google business profile is step one. Always do that. But with their website is list out all of the services. Work on that homepage. Make sure you have a form set up, an easy click to call phone number, and an email for people to reach out. Like you need to have some consistency, make it easier for people to reach out and contact you, and don't include so much fluff. A lot of places hide pricing. They make their forms super inconvenient. There's no phone number to actually call, or when you call, you get a phone tree instead of actually talking to a person. These are all just pain points for a customer to go through when they're interacting with you. And you start taking those pain points away, make it easier for the customer. You are much more likely to get that customer to convert.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely.
But anyways, getting into it, I wanted to talk about ads, which dude, I've been struggling, man. I have been absolutely struggling with some targeting on some of my ads. And I feel like a lot of small business owners struggle with ads. It's a very fair thing to struggle with. There's a lot that can go into running and setting up some ads. And I know I dealt with one of our media buyers who was working on our Cape Coral lawn care Google ads. So we wanted to do Google search ads. And I remember him spending at least the first month or two of ads doing nothing but pruning keyword lists,
Mm-hmm.
because we would show up for things like when you're running Google ads, you are normally targeting a keyword like lawn services, lawn mowing services, lawn care services, stuff like that. You do not necessarily want to be showing up for landscaping services if that's not what your company can do, if that's not something that you can
Right.
actively participate in. And if it is, you want to have a specific lander for landscaping services for them to land on and use for your ad. So usually in the very intro of these ad
Oh, you're breaking up really bad there, Cody.
oh, hello.
You just like chopped out. This is like back in the day in the Skype calls. Bad.
Oh my god, man. Don't remind me of Skype. They How long has it been now since we've gotten rid of Skype? It's
Uh,
been
what, like 5 months,
6 months.
6 months, something like that.
Yeah, it was beginning of this year, wasn't it?
It was right around. I don't think it was. I think it was like 2 months into the year, but yeah, I think it was like February.
Still crazy. Still crazy to think about. We actually, so our company used Skype for a majority of our communications for the longest time, until they actually discontinued Skype and made us swap to Teams. So now we're on Teams. I will say I like Teams. You have a problem with Teams?
I don't have a problem with Teams. I have a problem with change, and so I didn't like it at first.
I have a problem
But
with change. Oh my god, dude.
once I got used to it, yeah, no, Teams is by and far the superior thing to be on, anyways. So yeah,
Yeah. Honestly, it's just a better program. It's quicker. It has a lot more functionality than Skype, and you could tell that they had stopped working on Skype quite a few years ago. It was definitely slightly outdated. But yeah, anyways, I want to get into a little bit more of what we were doing for Cape Coral Lawn Care. So they came to us. We're building a story here. They called us up and they're like, "Hey, we need some help. We have all of the functionality, but we just need more leads." So we got into it. We worked on their website, and then we also worked on their Google Business profile. I think we touch on this quite a lot, but I think it's worth touching on again and again and again. Optimize that Google Business profile. Get in there and make sure your name, address, and phone number are correct. Make sure that your services are listed, and make sure that you are listed in all of the different service areas where people might want to find your services. Quick 3 things to do. Double check that. I mean, pause us and go do that right now.
yeah, absolutely. Can't pause this, Cody. We're live.
You can pause a live show
Yeah,
and
but it's
then
not
come
live
back and
anymore,
start
and
it
you
up,
lose
and
all
it'll
the value.
keep going. I mean, honestly, dude, you probably don't
Christian
want
in
to
the
pause it.
comments
Leave it
point
playing in
out
the
he also
background.
uses Teams in his place of work. He works in the army, so if it's good enough for the army, it's good enough for us. Maybe,
Good.
I don't know.
Well,
Not based
I
on
was
what I
gonna
hear
say,
about it. Not based on actually what I hear about
I hear some things about
army
the army,
quality
but hey,
standards. But yeah.
oh my goodness. Oh,
Oh,
hi, child. This is my
man, Cody,
child,
you're gonna get
Loki.
fired for
Forgive
playing
me.
Minecraft on the clock, dude.
What's that?
Everything's so pixely. It's all blocks on your screen right now.
Actually,
For me, it might just be on my end. I don't know. Like I know sometimes like it says like quality up in the top, it'll say like, quality is better than you see. So like maybe it just
yeah.
doesn't like stream it to us properly. Chris in the
I was gonna
comments
say,
over there, how does Cody look?
you are a hellbird. You must have
Yeah.
some connection issues. I
I told you
did
yesterday
connect.
to hardwire your computer.
I'm hardwired, man.
Oh,
Like I
then
did
do
go
it.
through and I'm hardwired.
Then
I wonder if that's
disconnect it.
causing extra issues.
Then disconnect it. You were better on Wi-Fi.
Maybe the hardwired cord that I've got is just not
You had to get a
fun.
gold-plated Ethernet, dude.
Yeah, what in the world? Here. This might be bad. We're gonna swap. We're gonna swap real quick, and we're gonna see what happens. Cross your fingers
The
for me.
entire screen is going to turn off. Maybe not.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Are we still here?
We're here. We're here. You're still pixels.
I'm still pixels. I'm hoping maybe the updated Wi-Fi will help out here. It looks a little bit better on my end almost.
No. God, no. Worse.
No, not even slightly. Interesting. And it's crazy. So for everyone at home, I've got YouTube on one screen, but I'm also looking at Riverside, which is what we streaming. On Riverside, I look perfect. Like I look more clear than Jordan you do on my screen. But when I go over to YouTube and I look at us live, it is very good. But Jordan, you at least look very clear. So there's that. Hey man. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. I guess we're gonna probably run a little bit of a shorter show, and I will work on some issues. Did it start off that way by any chance? Do you think?
No. You have always on my end like gone blurry every now and then. Like it goes like a little blurry for like a couple seconds here and there. Like from day
Mhm.
one. But like also when it happens up in the top, it tells me like Riverside quality may appear worse than it's actually uploading or whatever. And so I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. It's just dulling it down so it doesn't bog down our systems.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Chris, I think our
interesting.
stream. So, like I said, we're not really set to like direct YouTube upload through our system here. Like we run through something called Riverside, which then that uploads it to
Yeah.
YouTube. And it looks like from my end, your upload to Riverside itself isn't coming through good. So
See, but it's kind of crazy to me because your video is coming through more clearly on the Riverside, and mine is also like coming in and out periodically, and I'm just not sure. Hmm.
I just do things
One
right.
more time.
Cody, I just do things right.
Maybe the wired connection's not working.
And you look like an abstract painting.
Sometimes you got to look like an abstract painting. I mean, it could be worse. All right. I've got full connection, I've got full bars. I tried to unplug the wired connection. We'll see. Yeah, this looks even worse. Well, I'm sorry guys that I'm coming in and out. We're gonna have to probably work on something for that. My goal will be to probably go out and get another internet or another Ethernet cord and try that out. I assume
You
that
got to
my
go get
Ethernet
another
might not
internet.
be. Go get. I'm just gonna go get another internet. I'm gonna purchase it up.
I got my good internet and I got my bad internet.
Sometimes you get good internet, sometimes you get bad internet. But it's kind of crazy when you look on
I
Riverside,
pay to
Jordan. It looks
exclusively
clear, right?
have the good internet. What's that?
On Riverside, it looks good for you though, right?
No,
It
no,
doesn't look good on Riverside for you.
no. I'll send you a screenshot. Hold up.
Heck yeah.
I mean, like it doesn't look overly horrible, but you'll see the quality difference in the screenshot.
Yeah, it's crazy because in my Riverside, it looks really like crisp and clear on my side. But now I do have a consistent trying to reconnect going on. So there's that.
Yeah, like I said, that screenshot is taken at a time where it's like not at its worst. But if you like make it bigger and look at it, you will see that like you're grainy when like compared to me to the left there. Although right now you're
Yeah,
looking all
yeah, yeah.
right. Right now you look good.
If I don't move, the less movement, the better we are.
Perfect. We're gonna do a podcast. Nope, there you go. You just
Dang it.
but I am perfect
Well,
still.
hey. You say as you're talking.
Like direct
Well, hey, I
Avengers.
will work on getting a more and better wired connection for our next live stream. Um, I may even come live
Hey,
tomorrow just to do some testing on that.
okay. When we get off of when we end this live, go ahead, stay in it for a second. I want to take a look at some things on your computer. Um,
Yeah, we can definitely do that because I'd be curious to see, and it's really difficult for me because I am watching like the live stream on Riverside right now and I have crystal clear quality. But as soon as I look at YouTube, it is
yeah,
so bad. And maybe it is a Riverside thing.
mm,
Maybe it is a computer thing because I do know
actually,
I live in a concrete block. So I do know my
you do
internet can
live
be a
in the
little bit
concrete
wonky.
block. Let's
Yeah.
while we're still live streaming. Actually, I do want to take a look because like for I don't want to stop the upload and then
Yeah.
test there. We got to do it while we're doing it, which is annoying because I'm sure people don't want to watch us diagnose here. Right
Hmm.
click your taskbar down at the bottom, not where anything is, like off to the side where there's nothing, and then go to your task manager,
Hmm.
and then go to performance on the tab.
What do we got going on here?
Oh, hold on one second. Getting a call from one of our viewers right there. Do any of those are any of the things on the side CPU, memory, or Ethernet? Do any of them look like they may be capping out their percentages?
Memory is relatively high, but not capped out. CPU is running 30 to 40. Memory's 80 to 90.
80. Yeah, mine's at 80 as well, though.
Oh.
Huh. I'm not sure. Um, I'm curious if Chris is calling me to like help diagnose this.
I wouldn't be surprised. It might be something that we need to check out another day. Yeah, my Wi-Fi
Yeah,
signal strength is also very good.
yeah. And you look good right now. Right now is like the clearest you've been all day.
Maybe I just had some internet issues for a hot second.
Maybe.
Maybe it was just some technical issues. Like we had a slowdown of internet, and that's a
Yeah.
realistic thing. But even now, like I go
I
back to
mean, it
YouTube and I
shouldn't
am,
be though. It shouldn't be a
yeah.
thing. I would be like, who's your internet through?
I think it's through AT&T.
AT&T.
Yeah,
I would maybe see about like contacting them and being like, hey, like
double
it
check and
seems
see
like
what the
around
speed
this
is
time
like.
of day. Hold on, he's calling again. Hey,
Oh, we're taking calls on live streams.
oh, okay.
The viewer live show.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're realizing. But it keeps like coming and going. Yeah. Yep.
We're diagnosing
Yeah.
live on air.
It's weird that's happening with
This
him, not with me.
this is how Good Rep Media does. We're not
So
afraid to handle
yeah,
any
appreciate it.
issues that come up.
He's thinking it's on Riverside's end, but I'm kind of thinking it's on your internet. Next,
I do think it's probably my internet.
run a download speed checker. Like go to YouTube and or go to Google and just type like download speed.
Speedtest.net.
Mm-hmm. That'll work. I think Google has a built-in one.
Do they?
Yep.
I've always used literally since I was like a teenager. Speedtest.net.
Yeah. Google now has one like built in that if you just type like download speed, comes up right at the top.
Oh, nice.
Sheesh. Getting that 500 megs down. What up?
Oh, geez. Well, I don't get anything near that.
What are you getting?
Um, looks like I'm getting about 50.
50. And then I'd be interested to see.
46 download.
I'd be interested to wait. Oh, and then now all of a sudden, okay, it's hitting. It's not doing great right now. You might,
My
have
video.
to. You might have to tap into the owner and have him be like, "Hey, if you want me to go live, you're gonna have to pay for my better internet." I don't know.
Oh, you know it, my dude. And the one issue. So I will say another random advice snippet here for you. I live in a concrete castle, and that's not a joke.
a
I am
literal
surrounded
castle.
on all sides by concrete, and so I'm very limited in my internet options. So I actually only have two options, and I have the higher, better version of the second option.
Oh,
So like I
really?
have the best option for internet that I have. I do think that they're working on like Ethernet or not Ethernet. Sorry, what's the fiber? I think they're working on getting fiber here.
Here's Cody's castle.
Oh, you got a picture?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I share the castle with about 500 other people. So
Yeah, I wasn't worried
or
about
a
doxing
thousand
you
other
here.
people.
The doxing portion was going to be, I believe you can see his window from here.
Actually, I
No,
do think you can see my.
yeah, I don't know if this is the right side or not.
Like,
I think it is. There's like the dog park area. Is that on your side or is that on the other side?
so fun fact: we have like 3 dog
This has like
parks.
a
I want to
dog
say
park like obstacle course. It looks like.
not not my side. Then you're on the wrong side.
Ah, okay. Damn, I was trying to
There's
get
only
everybody to find where you live.
dox me, get everything out there.
I've never seen the inner courtyard area. I'm just seeing this right now in a video.
It's open to the public. Actually, you can like
Like
just
big old
walk
fountain.
down it straight up. There's a drawbridge. The office, the leasing office, is located under the drawbridge, and so you can walk right by it and go into that inner courtyard area.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the whole place is based off of a actual castle in like France or something like that.
Oh,
I
really?
don't know. Yeah,
Nice.
they actually just came out with a Lego set for that castle, which is
Yeah, I
super
saw that.
cool. Honestly, I mean, I'm not
Saw that.
huge on Legos, but I mean, I do enjoy putting together
I
a
mean,
Lego.
but it's where you live, so it's like, yeah, I'd put it together, and at least while you
Exactly.
live there. Once you move
But
out, then it
anyways,
would be a waste of Legos. But
well, yeah, and have it forever. But let's get through the rest of our quick little run through of Cape Coral Lawn Care, and then we'll probably call this a little bit quick, just because
yeah,
this is
it
looking
keeps coming
really
and
iffy.
going really bad.
Yeah, which we'll work on figuring that out. We'll do some check-ins, but I wanted to basically just kind of go over the entire story. They came to us, we helped them out, we optimized their Google business profile, and we optimized their website. When you do local SEO like this, it does take some time. So we saw over the next couple of months, their tracking, their keywords went up, the pages that they were ranking for went up. And then as we hit the busy season in Florida, which is, seasonal, when it gets into the warmer months of like April, May, June, that's when you start wanting to get mowed twice as much.
Mm-hmm.
So as we hit that busier season, we started seeing 4, 5, 6 calls a day come through the Google business profile, and that's because we were showing up on the snack pack, the top
Yeah,
3 searches for any local business.
it's always a good time to improve your SEO, but the best time to improve your SEO is on your down season because SEO
Yep.
takes a while for it to kick in. So if once your downtime kind of starts, like winter for a lawn care company, you make those changes then when you have time to focus on it, and then you have time for those changes to take place. And then eventually, when the season actually comes around, much like our experience here with Cape Coral, that's when you're going to see the results. And it'll hopefully, if done right, result in a really good start to your year.
Yeah, and it's always I like what you said. The best time to start focusing on SEO is right now. It is before you're busy. You're like, okay, winter is my busy season. Let's get ready and prepped. Oh, I do taxes, so I'm waiting for tax season next year. Start now because SEO does take time. It does take a couple of months for Google to recognize your site. It does take some time for backlinks and updates and metadata and title tags to be recognized. And so you want to make sure that you get those updated as soon as possible. Now, will you update those and immediately see results in the next couple of weeks? Probably not. That's not how SEO works. Sadly, most things on the internet are not that quick. Um, it's not like news. It doesn't spread as quick as that. Google takes some time to crawl your pages. It wants to see some traffic. It wants to see what the page does first.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think it's really important.
All right, where are we at? Where are we at in this? I'm all over the place. I've changed screens like 30 times now.
I was gonna say I'm like going through and cleaning up all my troubleshooting tabs. My like, oh goodness, my
Yeah,
Windows
yeah, I was
down.
gonna say while we were troubleshooting, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of was like, oh, I think we're just gonna call it because we're having technical issues. And then you're like, all right, let's get back to it. And I'm like, oh no, I don't have my windows open.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like we completely mindset shifted, and it's like let's go back to talking about marketing. But
Yeah.
I mainly just wanted to like provide the value, make sure that we get into what is beneficial for the viewer. So if you're a small business owner, the main thing, the main takeaways here are Apple optimize your
Apple.
Google business profile. Pause.
You're thrown off, bro.
Dude, I'm so thrown off. I see
Cody,
myself
get
all
your shit
staticky, and I'm like,
together.
keep it together. We're gonna take a deep breath. This is maintaining
Locked
mental
in.
cohesion with the Good Rep Boys. Lock in. But anyways, realistically, if you're a small business owner, three things that you should focus on, three things that you should do right now for your small business. Optimize your Google business profile with your name, your address, and your phone number. Make sure that those are all correct. Make sure those match on your website. Make sure those match on your socials. Your NAP info is extremely important. On your website, create a page for every single one of your services in every single one of your service areas. If you can service an area, make sure you have a page for it on your website. If you have a service, if you have an offer, if you do something, make sure that service has a dedicated page on your website. And then finally, don't skip the website. Um, I went to a gaming store yesterday and their website was a link tree. Did it do all of the things? Yeah, it listed out their services and it listed their TCG player store. Um, but I couldn't. It wasn't a website. Linktree doesn't get searched by Google as well as an actual website. It's a
Mhm.
link tree. It's very different. You also don't own that domain. You aren't able to go in and build whatever you want on it. You can't edit slug info. Build a website. So yeah, those are my top three tips. Those are my recommendations for anyone who is looking to get some takeaways from this. Those are three things that we jumped on right away when we helped Cape Coral Lawn Care start generating 4, 5, 6 calls a day during their busy season, and they're doing pretty damn well for it. Anything else you got on your list?
Um, no, just kind of rehashing what I said. Don't wait. Get it done as soon as you can. And if
Yeah,
you are like, it's something I can't do right now. I'm too busy. At least make sure you move it up the priority list when that time becomes available to work on it, because it is
yeah,
something you want to do. It is something you have to do. If you want any type of organic uh traffic.
yeah. You want organic traffic. You want people to actually show up. You need to spend some time working on your website and what you do online. And good little segue, good little call to action here. If you want a step by step guide on what you need to do next for your website, yep, you know it. Come check us out. I'm sharing a chat link right here. If you go to /chat, my calendar will pop up. You can schedule directly with me. I will spend 30 minutes going over your website, chatting with you about what we can do for you, what you can do for yourself, and some of the benefits that you could see from doing those things. Um, Mind you, I will say about 5 minutes of that call is going to be dedicated to me telling you to update your Google business profile. So just be prepared for that. We're gonna hit that one nail on the head, nail that one home every single time. But otherwise, definitely, I would love to chat with you. I would love to take a look at your business and give you some advice, maybe help out. But thanks so much, guys. Sorry for some difficulties here. Definitely going to work on getting those fixed as soon as we're off of this. Um,
I'm gonna
yeah,
get food.
fingers crossed.
I think I'm gonna
What was
start
that?
prepping for food.
Oh, dude, don't
I'm getting that
even. We
burger
we
in.
did a whole. This is a good shout out. If you want to know how Jordan and I feel about fast food, go check out our live from yesterday on the Joey Matterhorn channel.
You
We
can see
dove
how
into it
wrong Cody is about his opinions on things and all that.
unironically thinking that the quarter pounder with cheese is older than the Whopper.
It's
Like,
not.
oh my
It ain't.
goodness,
And I
man.
was wrong, and I said it, and I knew I was wrong as soon as I
You
said it.
own it. I will say respect for owning it more than anything else. That's what we got to do these days.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, be as wrong
heck
as
yeah.
you want to be. Just know that you are wrong.
Fair enough. Well, thank you so much, guys. Hopefully next week we can get all of these technical issues figured out. On that note, next week we're also going to be joined by Eric Vita, an aspiring magician or musician. I say aspiring, but he's also out there on Spotify right now. So go check him out. Go do some Googling. He probably will magic some dollars out of your pocket for
I
some
could
of his
probably.
merch.
I wouldn't if Eric was like, also let me do this magic trick really fast. I wouldn't be overly surprised if he like had.
It does seem like something he would do, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I can see. I
Oh
can
my
see him
God.
knowing like one or two magic tricks just like to impress his kids or something. You know, like simple ones like
He's
card
probably
tricks.
like the dad magic in the
Yeah,
background.
exactly. Like a little card trick
I'm
or
here for
something.
it.
A little simple, is this your card kind of thing. But like I could see him. I could see him doing that.
I can see
And
him
now
doing
at this point, I feel like once I tell him that we've talked about how we could see him doing it, he will go learn to do it if he hasn't already.
100%. At this point, he will have a magic trick prepared for the next time we're on the show, and
Yeah.
it's going to be his intro.
And
Be
I'm
ready
going to
for
be
that.
upset if he doesn't. And is that fair to him? No, but it doesn't matter because this is our podcast, not his.
Exactly. This is our podcast. If you want to be on, you're going to have to do a magic trick. Which also, hey, any of our viewers out there, if you know anyone who works in marketing, if you know any small business owners who might be interested in chatting with us, who might be interested in, coming on the pod for 5-10 minutes, giving us a little rundown, maybe having one of those 30-minute chats live on air, it would be awesome. I would love to have that opportunity to kind of talk to you about your business and see if we can possibly help. But hey, guys, it's been a real pleasure. My name's Cody. It's been Lunch with the Good Rep Boys. Jordan, you want to do your outro?
Later.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no,
We'll see you next week.
Everybody have a good one. Thanks for coming on. See you next week.
Oh, yeah. All right. Ooh.
Cody forgot how to end the pod, guys. We're here forever, eternally trapped on YouTube.
It's not letting me stop, actually.
Cody,
I think I have to. I think I have to shut down the whole
thing. Get
thing.
your shit together, bro, dude.
Bye, guys.